you didn't sleep well, you know it. Everyone else can too. But you don't have 5 hours and $200 of product to fix it. Today, one technique under 10 minutes that makes the single biggest visible difference to how tired you look. Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm gonna show you, as you can see, I do not have any makeup on today. I'm gonna show you a couple different steps and routines that I do every day. First, as you always know, as I have always said, you're gonna start with some concealer, SPF. You're gonna start with some SPF. That's gonna be something that you want to be your foundation first, okay? So you're gonna put that SPF everywhere. And while I'm at it, I might as well pin back my hair so it doesn't get in my face. After your SPF, you're gonna go ahead and put on your lotion. So I use daily lotion every single day, and of course something wrinkle-free for us ladies that are almost 50 or in our 40s. Lotion is a good foundation for everybody. You should never skip lotion on your face every day, and you should never skip your SPF. So after this, what I want to do is I want to use a concealer, a corrector, okay? So I'm going to use this, and my main focus is going to be under my eyes because that's where the dark circles are, and that's where you're going to want to cover up initially. Remember, if you have your lotion on, it's going to be better because that's what's going to get in those creases. And most circles are bluish to purple tone. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit on here. And what you wanna do is you could use your finger, but just remember to tap, okay? I'm gonna use this makeup sponge here. And this is the main area that I want my concealer in. This is gonna make your eyes look more awake, refreshed, and less dull. Okay. You're gonna want to make sure that you have a peach or salmon color corrector for this type of area. And this will help lighten those darker areas in that darker skin tone. So step 2, the triangle technique. Now, what you're gonna wanna do, so instead of just dabbing under the eyes, what you're gonna wanna use is that concealer in a triangle shape. What this does is it helps to brighten this area, okay? So it enhances the cheekbones. It brings up something a little bit more brighter on your face. So what you wanna do, like I said, is you're gonna do that triangle technique, and then you're gonna bring it up and under the eye, okay? So after you're done doing that under the eye, you make that triangle technique and just dab it on, and this brightens your face in this area that hits the light. So, step number 3. Now this one is gonna be where it will make your eyes pop. It'll give you more color, open your eyes a little more, and then you're gonna use some powder, and you're only gonna use that powder where you need that, pretty much that concealer to set, okay? So first, my one secret is always using something to whiten that eye. So Lumify is probably the best one that I've used, and it's not bad for your eyes. So just 1 drop on each side, and that will brighten those eyes, and it lasts up to 8 hours. So that's always a plus. The other thing is white liner or a nude color liner, and you're just gonna put this on the bottom of your waterline, and just 1 little swipe, and again, that just opens your eyes, makes you look less tired, and it gives your eye that pop. Now, remember, powder, it's only where you need it, only just to set it. Less is more for us older ladies. So I just dab a little bit of translucent powder, and this is pretty much almost like, I wouldn't say see-through, but it's very light, so you really don't need much. Just use a sponge, dab it on where you want to set it, And you know, you can either like shine or no shine. I prefer no shine on my forehead, so I just do a little dabbing there as well. Not much, a little bit goes a long way. But remember, powder gets in the creases and shows those wrinkles a little bit more. So a clear translucent one is always good to use. And again, use it sparingly. So this next step, it's gonna be about brightening the inner corner of the eye. A small amount of light, shimmering concealer, or a cream highlighter in the inner corner of the eye, right where the tear duct is, does more to make you look almost more awake than anything else. Okay, so now you can use something like a cream, or you can use a pen. I choose to use the pen, and this is in the color of Champagne, okay? So, like I said, just in the tear duct, you're really just looking to brighten this corner in here so that the light reflects on there and makes your eyes stand out a little bit more. Now, what that's gonna do, like I said, it's gonna focus that light in that corner of the eye to make your eye look bigger. So, this next step, you don't wanna skip the brow. Tired eyes are made worse when they're flat, not defined. Now what you wanna do is you wanna use a good liner, and all you're really gonna do is fill in the areas that are sparse or that don't have a lot of hair, or like me, it's either gray or too light. And so to get that well-defined eye, I brush it first, and then I just fill in the areas that I feel need that color. And of course, nobody's eyebrows are really even, so filling in the areas that need it is all you need to do. And then by going back through and brushing it, what you do is you kind of move the liner around the hair and makes it fully cover it. So, as you can see, it's a lot lighter over here and right here. So what I do is I take this brush and it covers the other hairs. And it also breaks it up to make it not look so harsh of a line. So if you only have 1 extra minute, I would do this step every single morning. Now, for this next step, you can choose to curl your lashes or you can choose not to. I'm gonna choose to curl them. It only takes a couple minutes, and that really like opens up those lashes, and again, makes your eyes look bigger. And that's what we want, right? Us as ladies, we always want our eyes to look really nice and big and full. So again, just using a little bit of an eyelash curler. Don't get too close to the lash line because you will end up pulling out your lashes. I've done it multiple times. And big mistake. All right, so now that that's done, as you can see, the lashes curl up, makes your eyes look more open. I am one to like fiber lash. That's probably one of my favorite, and it's because I have sensitive eyes, and whenever I use regular mascara, it bleeds. I look like my circles underneath my eyes are even darker, where this just flakes off. And it comes off with just water, and it's very, very nice to put on, easy. I like this brush, some people don't. And some people don't have lower lashes, so you really don't need to put any mascara on the lower lash. And that's because it really doesn't do anything to define the eye, but I just like them on there for me, just because I do have them and I don't wear a lot of eyeliner. So this just helps to make those eyes pop. That quick, that easy, to where your makeup routine doesn't have to take that long. So the next step, we're gonna do a little bit of blush. Okay, Now, I prefer to use liquid blush, and the reason for this is because it's not a powder, and so it doesn't really create that crease look again, you know, like the powder always does for us older ladies. So, little bit goes a long way. Tap and tap, and then you just rub it in, up and out. Kind of looks a little bit scary at first, but you just rub it in. And if you use too much, not a big deal. Just use your other hand. Now, I like to get high on my cheekbones because I feel like it looks better on me, but you can only use it here, or you know, wherever you prefer. I know the younger kids were using it just right here before, but for us, older ladies, we can't really do that just because of the wrinkles, but that's all you really need to do. Just a little bit goes a long way. Okay, for the last one, you can choose to use lipstick or lip stain. I'm gonna do lip stain because I like how it lasts all day, and then I just used a gloss right over it. Now, this is very scary to start out with, especially if it's your first time doing it. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna think, what is happening? Now, this lip stain is just a very light, almost like a natural lip color. This is nice for me to wear to work where it's not too much. Now, if you're going out on the town, going out to dinner, going out on a date, you're gonna want to get something that has a little bit more color. And try a couple out. So, you let this sit. The longer you let it sit, the better. But let this sit at least, I would say, a minute or so. Now for this video, I'm gonna wipe it off a little sooner, so it's not gonna be as rich as it would and as deep of a stain. I choose to use makeup removing wipes because it takes it off easier. If you do the dry ones, a lot of times it will tend to stick to your lips and it just gets pretty gross because then you end up with that in your mouth. But this works quickly, and as you can see, it's already given my lips a good amount of color. Last, I use a little bit of chapstick. Chapstick, lip gloss, oil, whatever it is you want to use, go ahead and use it and put that on right on top. And it gives you that natural lip color look. And like I said, you could go darker, lighter, jazz it up a little bit, but this is the overall effects. So that's it. A full set of makeup, full technique from start to finish, and it's about 10 to 15 minutes. Something that we can all do every morning before we go to work, school, go out with the kids, or with the girls. Now those are some simple steps, and you look like you had 8 hours of sleep, even if you only got 5. If this was helpful, like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you want something else, not just about makeup. Next week's video, we're gonna do a deep dive into peptides. What are people using them for? Why are they getting them? And what is really recommended? I'll give you my take on the top peptides, and you should be considering these ones and the ones that you probably should avoid.